Pyrachniss and Warden Entrix are two of the hardest to get to rares on the Forbidden Reach. So if you're new to the Forbidden Reach, here is a no BS very quick guide on how to get to both of those bosses. So both of these bosses on the map looks like they are kinda in the middle of those mountainous regions. Don't bother flying over those regions, that's not where they are. You need to look for the elite quest that talks about the war crash. If it's on that week, obviously I can't assume that it's there every week, but basically it takes you to the entrance into the old Weirn grounds. I don't know how to pronounce that word. That is where elites are. That's where a lot of elites are. So you would need to fly into or run into kind of a, passageway that takes you down into a lava area full of elites there. First advice here and first tip is to run behind the people. Unless you're really confident and unless you're geared well and unless you know what you're doing, then, be the trailblazer for all you know, but, that's my basic advice. Now, Pyrachniss is the easiest to get to, so we will start with that. Pyrachniss, you will get down into the elite area, down the stairs, into the big opening area full of those elites. It's all happening there. It's kind of scary, especially if you're there for the very first time and the elites are running behind you and trying to bash you. So you turn slightly left and you go towards the little swirly of air. You can see it there on the edge of the massive lava hole, or a cliff if you prefer to call it that. It will slow down your fall, it will lift you in the air, and very, very gently you can just kind of glide down, if you like, to Pyrachniss Spider. That he is kind of on that little opening there, little balcony, little platform right above the lava. You kill him there, and once you are done, the only way out of there is to either Hearthstone, obviously, or it is to jump into lava and click the gemstone of return. That will teleport you all the way back to the entrance into the area, right outside, pretty much, yeah? So that's what it is. If you are in a rush and things went really wrong and you didn't see the swirly of the air, it happened to me the first time or the second time even, just jump down. And either use, if you're a hunter, you can use disengage, or if you're a warrior, you can use heroic leap, or something else in the air if you're good at your class and pressing buttons quickly, not to basically die from the fall damage, or just die on Pyrachniss's platform and then fly back in on your spirit dragon and res right in front of the boss. I've done all of these versions of getting there. It's really up to you, but it's really, really not hard. Now, Warden Entrix is in the same area, but a little harder to get to. Once again, try and run behind the people. Try and run behind the people, the ones who are confident and the ones who know where they're going. That is the easiest way. But sometimes those people are doing some other quest objectives, so that it could be misleading, which is why it's good to know where you're going. So, again, from the very entrance into the elite area, you go down the stairs and you turn right. Yeah? And you see this kind of ramp up a little bit, kind of like steps up at the end of the cavern that lead you towards this balcony without seemingly any other entrance, any other path beyond that. So don't worry about it. Go right, go up those stairs, go to that platform, and you will see a teleporter kind of circle on the ground. You need to click on it, and it will fly you to the next balcony above. And from there on, you run into the corridor and you hug left wall. Yeah, so try and avoid elites if you can, but you run along that left wall, turning slightly left. This is where it's good to have a lot of crowd control abilities. Hunters, prepare to use your binding shot if you have it, disengage to leap forward, and feign death if things go particularly badly. Fury warriors with intimidating shout or piercing howl, use your CC, leap ahead, and even charge into a distant lonely target to get away from, gain distance from the main group of elites chasing you behind you if you have to. You get the picture. CC is king here and gaining distance is key here. Also, don't just run through the middle of the grouped up elite mobs like a dumbass, okay? Remember that most enemies will leave you alone by the time you actually reach Warden's Chamber, provided you didn't engage in combat with them and you didn't exchange blows with them. If they, if you didn't extend combat duration, so to speak, they will just try and chase you for a bit, and then they will give up and let you go. That's it, my friends. That is how you get to Pyrachniss and Warden Entrix. These are the hardest, again, rares to get to, but if you're a completionist and you would like an extra chance at a Scara Vault key or an extra token for the, for the gear of item level 385, that's the way to get there. I hope it was useful and helpful. I know a lot of people are learning fast right now, but there are still a lot of newcomers to the Forbidden Reach and patch 10.0.7, so I hope I helped you. If I did, please give this video a very quick like so that YouTube can show it to more beginners of the game, and goodbye for now. I'll talk to you next time.